In this video guide, I'm going to show you how you can download and install FreeCAD and how you can quickly set it up to use it as a BIM information modeling tool, but also you can use it as CAD or similar software for 3D modeling and 2D drawing, etc. So just search FreeCAD on any search engine. Here you can donate, you can change the language, you can download, and you can see here, just switch the language in Italian, but you can pick your own language. And this is the download page right here. So you can use it in Windows, Mac, or Linux. So you can use it in any platform, any operating system. You can click here and download the installer and save it into whatever folder you want to save it. And up here, you will see the download process. Once it's finished, it is gonna show you here like a little folder. And so you can click directly there. You can open the folder, you can just click directly on the installer exe, that's the one to install it. Otherwise, you can download the zip folder and then you unzip it and then double click and install it. Okay, remember this is a free and open source project, so you can donate to support the guys that are working on this project right here. Okay, now this window just pop up. This is the installation window, so I'm just going to go forward. You have some options here. You can change the installation folder, etc., but pretty straightforward. So you can decide if you want to add a desktop icon, and that's it. So click on install and just wait for the process to be finished. Now, while we're waiting, just to see some pics here, you have like a features page that's going to show you some examples how you can create products. And you can see this is a staircase and really detailed with all the bolts, and you can be really detailed in working with FreeCAD, especially if you're doing like a smaller part of a project, or also if you want to produce something, if you want to create a prototype, if you want to print in 3D, you can also test the mechanism of the assembly objects. And then you have all these part that it's about architecture for architects, which is the BIM or building information modeling. And this is a part we're gonna talk about also in the following videos, because we want to know more about this part in FreeCAD, which is the evolution of CAD, and it's for the management of the building, so facility management, not only just 3D modeling. And then continues here with various examples. You can also use FreeCAD just to convert files, because it's an excellent converter. You can import, export a lot of different type of files for, you can see here, STEP or OBJ, STL, DWG, DXF from AutoCAD. So SVG, scalable vector graphics, 3D formats, 2D formats, and much more. So sometimes I just use it for importing, exporting, fixing stuff. And it has a 2D section which works perfectly. So you can definitely do anything here with, and it's also under development. It's growing, so we will keep an eye on the following updates. But essentially, you can do anything from little small pieces of objects and mechanism and assembly to big buildings and so on. And you can work with points cloud, CAD drawings, NURBS surfaces like the ones from Rhino. And by the way, you'll find also a FreeCAD course in the channel already if you want to check it out, and also other software like Revit or Rhino, or depending on what you're looking for, Fusion 360. Probably FreeCAD, it's really similar to Fusion 360 in general. Okay, so once it's open, you can see this is the welcome screen. You can take the configuration from your previous FreeCAD, which I have, but I'm just gonna uninstall it to install the new one. Or you can just restart, like use a new default configuration, and you can set up everything. Now I'm just gonna go with, not gonna do anything here. I'm just gonna show you this splash screen. This is how FreeCAD will welcome you, and you can create new files. You can go up there, you have the menus, and this is also important right here. This is the workbench, so you can change the user interface according to what you need to do. If you need to sketch, you're going to go to sketch. If you want to do CAD, you're going to go to draft. If you want to do CAM, you have CAM. If you want to do building information modeling, you're gonna go there, etc., etc. Now also here, the edit menu, really important. If you go here, go to edit preferences, and you can change the language right away. Again, if you're not using English, you can pick your own language. And also one thing I usually do is changing the look of the interface. So you have classic. Let's go for classic. Let's click apply and say okay here. So this is the classic one. And I usually go with the darker color, but depending on what, if I need to do like BIM or CAD, well, perhaps I would prefer to have like a bright color instead of dark. So this depends on what you're trying to do. And so if you're using Fusion, maybe you want this classic one, or if you're using like Rhino, um, let me go back here in the, if you're doing 3D modeling, maybe you want dark. If you're doing sketch, maybe you want to have it white like a piece of paper. So it depends on what you do and what are your necessities. And anytime we can go back to edit preferences and change stuff. So you can change the type of interface. So this is the light one, pretty bright, but if I need to do building information modeling and I want to resemble Revit, for example, ArchiCAD, maybe I will go with this. So let me go with, and also like spreadsheets, etc. So let me go in the work bench here in BIM, user interface for BIM. You can see there is a panel explaining to you some stuff, and there are tools and things. You can also click on here and it goes into the BIM manual, which is really important to understand what we can do and what we cannot do at this time in FreeCAD. And let's finish with the dark. So you see all the three different type of interface in terms of colors. And also I created a new default configuration. So you can see if you do that, it's going to ask you again the language first, and then the units. Sorry, this is in Italian right now, but it's going to be in your language. Okay, I'm just going to put in English. And so you have units. Let's go. If you need to do something small, you go with millimeters or like standard here. You can see also it's using millimeters. Navigation style, you see if you want to simulate Revit, gonna go there. And then here I would put maybe meters because it's a big architectural project. And then you can pick right away if you want the light or the dark. And again, I think that if I want to simulate Revit, or if I want to like, find a similar workbench, I would probably go with white. And so this one here is an example of a really detailed drawing of architectural project with all the really fine details here, like all the various pieces assembled together. So you have, this is part of a wall, like with a curtain wall or ribbon windows or something. And it's pretty slow because it contains a lot of information, a lot of data in terms of texts. So a lot of vector graphics, a lot of little pieces, etc. And the alternative to that will be the more, let's say, classic BIM or building information modeling, which usually is representing a building that you can manage and you can project, you can plan in terms of creation and pieces. But you can see the details here are really low. So usually you work on a big file like this with the low poly logic because you want to be quick and you care more about the overall thing about rather than the little details, or you work into the details as we just saw. So we have some examples that we can explore a little bit before we start. And this will be all for this video guide. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe to the channel to stay updated. If you want to support our channel, you can join the channel as a supporter. You can check out other video courses in BIM, CAD, 3D modeling, much more. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching and see you in the next.